Hi guys, I'm back. So I'm just setting up the space to so that you can see what I'm doing on the actual canvas. I'm just getting my laptop ready because I'm using my phone to go live to see what's going on as well. So I'm just going to put the laptop on me. Hi Lizzie. Is that image showing sideways to you? So you can see I've set the colours up in front of a window. It looks like it's sideways when I'm watching it on my laptop. So I'm using my phone to record. I don't think it's... I'll try and do it this way. It's not big enough. I'll rotate the camera. Right, so what I'm going to do for this first layer, I'm not going to do any painting in this layer. This is literally going to be infusing the canvas with words. So words, intentions, things that came up as messages through those cards. So before we start that, I'm just going to lean across. You're going to see me in a second. Hello. I'm just going to lean across to get these colouring pens. Not colouring pens, I can't see myself at the same time that I'm seeing it on my screen. So I'm not sure if you can see me. But I'm just going to use these, and also, so these are they're sort of water soluble pastels. So they'll end up being, the words will end up disappearing after a time because I'll be using water on there as well. I'm going to use some Posca pens, markers. You can use whatever, but I'm just using these just because I want to start getting some words down on the canvas. So we started then, didn't we, with the heart chakra. So this isn't about like doing anything that looks good. It's nothing to do with how anything looks at this stage. It's all about just infusing the canvas with the energy to set the intention. So obviously we started off with the heart chakra, didn't we? So in the middle I might just do a big green heart, because green is the colour of the heart chakra, so I might just do that just to make sure we've got a nice green heart in the middle. Again, this will end up disappearing quite possibly, because we're going to have 12 layers that we're going through throughout this whole process. It's just to basically get some marks down on the canvas, set the intention, and then we can go from there. We're just literally responding to each layer. So this isn't, like I say, this isn't about how it looks. It's not about trying to make anything look a certain way or being worried about making mistakes. It's just interpreting what's coming through. So we've got a nice green heart in the middle. And that's an intention in itself, because that's where we want to be coming from, is from our heart space, from the centre of who we are, and then from there everything ripples out, doesn't it? So everything ripples out from that point. Everything ripples from your heart space. This is the idea of living in your truth, living from your truth, is that everything comes from this place. So again, this isn't, it's not about anything about the way anything looks. It's nothing to do with that. You don't even need to use your normal writing hand. I quite often use my opposite hand when I'm wanting to be more intuitive, because it's less about the thoughts and it's more about, allowing the guidance to come through in that way. Right, just going to take a drink. So the other thing then, so we started off with the heart chakra, that reading from that book. So I'm just going to pull it up, put it here for a second, just so that we can look at those words, and I think I'm going to write some of those on there. So I'm going to do the chant, which is Satanama. So here it's talking about the this is something you say when you're chanting with the heart chakra. So Satanama, so Sat is the beginning, infinity, the totality of everything that ever was or ever will be. Ta is life, existence and creativity that manifests as infinity. And Na is death, change and the transformation of consciousness. Ma is rebirth, regeneration and resurrection, which allows us to consciously experience the joy of the infinite. So as we ground to Mother Earth, feel the pulse of the Holy Grail that runs through her songlines. Feel it rise up through your nadis, into your heart and down through your fingers, reigniting your love for life itself and the sovereign human experience. So I'm going to write some of that into the canvas, some of those words. And I'm just intuitively picking a colour, so I'm going to go with pink, because pink is also a colour of love. Doesn't matter, I'm just doing this from my own sense of intuition. So Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. I think that's running out of everything to turn that round. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. I do have some other, I'll use these little ones. So I'm just going to infuse more love into this heart space. So a way that if you want to feel connected to this process and what I'm infusing here is, if you feel you want to, you could share with me some words in the comments of what does love mean to you. what does living from your heart space mean? What does being loved feel like? And we can infuse some of that into the canvas as well. So anyone that's seen my Buddha painting, the one that I often use as a backdrop when I do cards from the canvas, this is how that canvas started as well. I mean, where that came from was different. What the guidance was regarding was different, but the way that I do the process is the same. Okay. So that's that part then. That feels good. I don't know if you guys have put any more comments in there. Love for me means feeling whole, safe, being comfortable, being me. Lovely. Right, so feeling whole. Feeling safe. Being comfortable. Being me. Lovely, Louise. I love it. I would agree with all of those. So what does love mean for us? How does it make us feel? Feeling whole, feeling safe, being comfortable, being me. I'm going to add some more. Feeling aligned. Being accepted. Lizzie, if you're still on, if you've got any words that you want to share, please feel free. If you've got any words about what love means for you and how it makes you feel. Being seen. Being heard. Being understood. Another one is accepted for who I am. Being respected. I think it's like having boundaries. Having trust. Respecting others. Okay. Hi Lynn, thanks for joining. So that's what we've got on that. So then we're going to go to the first card then that came through, which was inner voice. So tuning into our inner voice. So what I've said about that was, rather than getting wrapped up in the fear, anxiety and worry of other people, was to come back to our own heart space, to our own connection with love, God, source, whatever that means for you, to sit in stillness and silence and to tune into our own truth. So what's deep in here? What's our own truth? We get to choose our own reality. So as the artist of your own life, you have a blank canvas, which is what we started with here, which is your life, and you have the tools to create whatever you want to create, whatever that is for you. You just have to trust your own intuition and follow it step by step. So, inner voice. I think we need to. So, voice is about. Again, I'm going to write these words on here. So, voice, truth, honest. Let me see what it says in the book about this one. So this one is 28. So persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. So what are those? What words are dropping into your mind? What feelings are dropping into your mind about your greatest desires? If you've got any words that you want to share that we can infuse into the canvas. So, desires. I'm just going to write down the basis of this first. Dreams, visions, purpose, soul path, so GPS. This is our inner compass, isn't it? GPS. Lead. Leader. Alternative route. New direction. New ways of being. Listen. So our voice is also about listening. It's also about goals. I don't know if I wrote that one down. I can't remember. Did I write goals down? No, I didn't. Okay. So the meditation with this card was to choose a favourite crystal to meditate with and place the crystal on the card and your hand over both. So close your eyes and imagine soft pink and violet light swirling around you. So I'm just going to grab my crystal because I've actually got a rose quartz. Just bear with me. Oh, Lynn, hi. I'm just seeing your messages. Fulfillment, happiness, confidence, whole. Let me get those on there. Confidence, whole. There's something else. I can't see those comments on my laptop. Happy, warm and tingly. Perfect. Get those on there too. warm and tingly. Lovely. Oh, Louise, new beginning. Did I get that on there? Reset. What my need is as opposed to what I am told my need is. Yes, I do get what that means. So your truth, your needs be met. Right, so I've got my crystal here. This is a big rose quartz. And so I'm just going to hold that there. So what it says is choose a favourite crystal to meditate with. Place the crystal on the card and your hand over both. So I'm going to just put those on the canvas. Close your eyes and imagine a soft pink and violet light swirling around you. Slow your breathing. Look at the colours, pink and violet. Slow your breathing and imagine your soul star shining overhead. The shimmering starlight of your soul pours down upon you. It brings a complete sense of relaxation, balance and wisdom. Align with your light and feel your whole being adjusting to meet your inner compass. Instead of always pointing north, it points in the direction of dreams and desires. Follow your true north and feel the possibilities of your life. An inner smile spreads through you and somehow you know all will be fine. Now you can relax into your life and enjoy it. Feel the softness and ease of this and stay here for at least 1 minute. I'm just going to stay here for a minute. Just breathe into that. So when you feel ready, focus on your physical body and breathe joy into your life. Open your eyes when you're ready. And we've got the light of the sun helping us with this as well. Just check if there's any more comments on the phone. Happiness. Happiness. Okay. Take a drink. It's really nice having people on, actually. I was a little bit nervous about doing this with other people in this way because it's hard to know like how it's going to pan out doing the, you know, doing it as a live. I'm not really properly set up in here to do this, but you know, we can't stop things like that from, you know, making us go ahead. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, so sharing the process and inviting you into it as well, because you're a part of this. You've been a part of these readings for the past 12 weeks and you've been unable to escape the reality of, you know, what we've been going through. So it's something that we're all a part of, whether we like it or not. I'm just going to grab the flowers as well. So these flowers were actually from, I made a flower wreath for our door, like you probably saw it if you're one of my... Oh, I'm glad you're loving it, Louise. So these flowers, these are just the ones that I've got left from, we had a photo shoot with the dog. She was one, and this lady, local photographer, was doing some door-to-door photo shoots for, you know, obviously people can't get out like they normally would. So given that we've been called to imagine soft pink and violet light swelling around us, let's just bring these flowers in as well. So a rose at the centre of our heart, that's kind of like representative, isn't it, of our heart, and our heart, how it closes up, unfolds, how all the layers can, you know, we can choose to let them go when, like all these ones here that are looking a bit dry and sorry for themselves, you know, eventually they can fall away, and then we're left with this pure beauty. But they're not ready to fall away yet. If they were ready to fall away, they would have done, but they're still part of the rose. So that's representative of us, isn't it? You know, that we're not always perfect. No, we've all got layers to shed, but each layer sheds in its own time when it needs to. It's not something that needs to be forced. It happens when it needs to happen. We sometimes have to bloom to shed. Does that make sense? And this one as well, I love this one. So I don't know if you can see, but this is the thing about this process. Subconsciously I've chosen colours in this canvas which are also here. So I've chosen green, which is about life, the heart chakra is about truth, renewal, regeneration. I've also chosen lilac, which is about connecting to our, you know, crown and our soul star, to our truth, to our higher self. There's also this one in this bunch. This is kind of, I love these. These Scottish, are they called a thistle? But that's a bit representative of this virus, isn't it? This kind of prickly, horrible, nasty, sharp. Looks beautiful, but it's, you know, been not been the best of friends for everyone in this time. And then let's look. Look at that colour. Beautiful colour. Yeah, so subconsciously I've chosen colours that are you know, representative of like what we're, I've got these petals now. That's fine though, they can, I don't want it to be textured at this stage, this piece. I need it to be just layer, because we've got 11 more layers to do when we've done this one. So I just want each one to be, you know, sort of smooth so it's easy to evolve onto the next one. So that was, so the other thing about this, that card then, was to inspired reflections and actions that we can take from this card particularly at the moment, is to think about, do you have goals and focus, your attention, or do you drift aimlessly through your days hoping for something better to arrive? So, hi Karen! I've got, hang on, let me just, hello! I've got it set up so that I've got my phone is recording the live, and then my laptop is, I've got my laptop by me so that I can see any comments, but they're not coming through at the same speed that they're, oh, Lynn's put surge of energy, beautiful. Was that about the flower? Or I think we should write that word in there as well. Let's write those words in there. Surge of energy. What was the other one? Sorry. I think we'll write beautiful anyway, even if you were talking about the flower. Okay, right. So, sorry, going back to inspired reflections and actions. Do you have goals and focus your attention, or do you drift aimlessly through your days, hoping for something better to arrive? when you notice negative self-speak in your mind, say peace, to get that word in there. For me, peace is blue. Peace. So we say, where's that gone? So when you notice negative self-speak in your mind, say peace, love, or calm. It may seem a bit weird, but this will snap your mind from negativity to other possibilities. Choose a crystal and make it your companion on your journey. Ask it where it would like to go and what it would like to do. It's with you for a reason. So, like I say, the crystal that I've got today is the rose quartz crystal, which ironically is a candle, so it's got a room for tea light in the middle, representing our light within. So I'm going to tune into that and ask for further guidance on it. So the journal work for that card was to write 3 words or draw 3 symbols that connect you to your soul light. So if you guys that are on, if you've got 3 words or symbols that connect you to your soul light, let me know what they are and I'll infuse them in the canvas. I'm just writing mine down. And it's guiding you to change the words or symbols once a week to keep your focus fresh. I'll just check the comments, see if we've got anything. Right. Okay, so that was that one. The next card was wellness. So wellness. So with wellness, I'd said that our respiratory and immune systems need to be strengthened as best they can with the virus that was travelling the globe, because it's attacking our body, to ensure that our health is optimum, feeding ourselves good food, consuming good food, good information, not just physical wellness but also mental, emotional wellness. This image is about somebody channeling the light from source. Love, oneness, God, whatever you want to call that. The body is a temple, a channel for whatever we want to bring through. We can choose what we bring through: love, positivity and compassion, or fear, anxiety, worry and stress. So remember that whatever we feel ripples out to other people. So as an empath, I was feeling everyone's fear, anxiety and worry, but I had an awareness that what I was feeling wasn't mine. Remember that we will ripple out to other people. Work hard to protect your own energy, sanity, peace of mind, wellness in terms of mind, body, spirit, and wellness of ourselves and the planet. There's something really important happening. So at that time, something really important is happening, which is a lesson and a moment for us all that we can all learn from. So the opportunities of growth are huge. Opportunities for transformation and to heal are incredible, absolutely incredible if we choose to use them. And I felt like that we'd been given this experience as a gift. So how can we infuse that into this layer of the canvas? So I know for starters, one of the things that I want to infuse is the symbol of life, the tree of life, flower of life even. I want to infuse that into the canvas because that is the beginning of all creation, so that needs to be, I knew that was going to come in at some point in this canvas, but even at this point, if it's just done as a, I think I'll do that separately when I can lie this down flat, so I won't do that right now, but I will infuse the flower of life into this canvas as a base layer because it's really important for the beginning of creation. Let me just write in those words you've written. So Louise has written purity, calm, growth. Okay, perfect. Can you see though how much goes into the background of a painting? Like when I do it this way, there's so much energy in the foundations of it. There's so much that's fed into the painting to get it started and to activate it. This first layer is, well, the first few layers really, I mean they all just evolve, they all grow one from the other, but the first layer is really a way to activate the canvas and just to get things moving. It's not about, like I say, it's not about anything about the way anything looks. It's literally just doing things with intention, with proper intention. So just to go back then to this card on wellness. It's amazing. I'm so glad you're loving it, Louise. I'd like to say I've never really shared my process before, and I do love it. I obviously love doing it myself, but one of the things that I want to do is to be sharing it more with other people and inviting them to have their own experience of doing their own as well. So using this as this kind of way as a way to channel, you know, guidance for themselves. I think it's really powerful. So wellness then, so we talked about respiratory and immune. So for this wellness one, I'm going to use, what colour can I do? Wellness, I feel like I want to use green again, because green's about vitality, isn't it? And let's have a look. So respiratory, so think what comes up when you think about wellness. Think about words. What does wellness mean to you? We can infuse all of that into this canvas. So I'm going to write breathe, oxygen, immune, immunity, health, vitality, global, jumping out at me, optimum health, channel, love. There's a lot of love going into this one. Compassion, positivity, so I mean, so another thing that sometimes I do if I'm trying to process emotions or things, I will put those on the canvas as well, because we're basically giving those things up. You know, we're infusing the canvas with the good stuff, what we want, but sometimes we can use it to dissolve what we don't want as well, so we can infuse those words if we want to. But I feel like what I'm choosing to do in this one is, instead of infusing the canvas with all of our fears, worries and anxieties, is to turn those into positives. So we're using those words instead. So what has this time, you know, if we're thinking back to the beginning, like how we felt at that time, like I said, I felt like it was an opportunity for massive transformation. So let's get that word in. Transformation. Peace of mind, sanity, protection, planet, Mother Earth. What's Louise saying? Strength, warmth shared. Scorpio. Strength, grounded. That's a good one. Togetherness, light. Brilliant. Okay. So I'm going to just go back to the card and see what messages are in there. So yeah, this card is asking us to tune into our body. So I think we should write that in there. I'm going to use a different colour now. Tune into our body. Become strong. If you've been sick or you're on your way to feeling better, begin to focus on a sense of well-being. Your body is enlightened. Enlightened body knows how to heal. Self-healing. My body knows how to heal. Every feeling is a message from one part of the self to another. Process of creation. So like I say, I'm going to put the, I'm going to do the flower of life on their symbol, basically representing the overlapping circles that are repeating expressions of the first circle. So it's a geometric metaphor reminding us that the nature of life is continual expansion. Your body takes you everywhere you go, so acknowledge, thank and love it. see if I've got any more comments on there. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Are you still on here, Lynn? Yeah, that rose quartz candle, I don't know if you're still here, but Wendy actually gave me that when we used to work together. It was my first, well, it wasn't my first crystal, but it was my first like proper big crystal. Glow, warmth, calmness. Let me write those on. I think they're from previously, aren't they? Okay. So the meditation for this card is let's just pop it on there, pop it in the middle, wellness. So place a hand on the card and ask the flower of life in the image for inspiration towards new ways to create with your body and your life. Close your eyes, slow your breathing and sense your body. Imagine your breath carrying your awareness into a deeper connection with your physical body. Allow thoughts to float by in your open mind and open sensations in your body. Notice any twitches, itches, tightness or sores and observe where they are in your body, where it is in your body this occurs. Are they telling you something? Focus on your body for at least 30 seconds. And when you feel ready, imagine golden light pouring through you into the earth. You're grounded and centered. Breathe this wisdom into your life and then open your eyes and feel how good it is to be in your body. So let me just refresh this page. See if it comes up with okay, so get to know your body by asking it questions. Pay attention to what it is sensing and how it communicates this to you. If you've got any pain or discomfort in your body, send it light. When you're in the shower, imagine the water is healing light, washing away all forms of pain. Research chakras and the flower of life. And obviously, you know, I can guide you on that if you feel called. Learn a new way to move your body, for example, Tai Chi, a martial art, yoga or dance. And journal work with this one is to write about 3 or more things that you love about your body. So I know this is quite personal, so if you don't want to share, that's absolutely fine. But if you do have any things that you'd like to share that you love about your body, then let me know and I can write them in the canvas. Oops. You can write as many as you want, to be honest. Okay, so I've written mine. If anybody's got any that they want to share, then let me know and I can write them in. But don't worry if you don't. Yeah, you're still feeling cool. Oh gosh, I need to set this up better somehow. I'm not quite sure. I think the thing is, it's hard to know how, because this canvas is massive. If it was smaller, it would be easy to just set up on a desk or. But I kind of feel like I need to be on the floor myself rather than being stood up. So I'm not sure, but like I say, this is all a kind of, we're figuring out how to share the process. So right, so nobody's got any things they want to show on their body. I can always add them in if you want to tell me later. The third card then is Divine Feminine. Oh, Louise, sorry, just seen your comment. So your strength. I think I need to write these in the sense of I am, so my heart, my strength, my love it, Louise. Beautiful. Okay, so so the last card then is Divine Feminine, which is this one. And what I'd said about Divine Feminine that I received as guidance when I did the card reading was I talked about enjoying a balance of masculine and feminine, and a message for everyone in the group was to step up and into your own power, so to live from your own place of power. I felt like the situation is giving way to old patriarchal ways and giving us opportunities to grow into who we're meant to be in this life. We're here to support each other, but we're here to share our own messages of support. And if you feel any calling or sense of purpose, then to do it now. There's no safer time than right now for you to be you and to step into your truth. I strongly feel that is a message for us all. So I think for this one, because we're talking about our own power, I'm going to use yellow and red for this one. Let's have a look. So, balance. Balance of masculine and feminine. So basically a balance of masculine and feminine. So we've got slightly less Kabisky's, isn't it? Let's just write that here. So we've got masculine, feminine, power, opportunities, strength, support. If you've got any words that you want me to add in, linking to Divine Feminine, what that means for you, if you know what stepping into your own power means, any feelings around that, safe, strong. I feel like some of these words I've written a couple of times. Okay, let's see what the book says then about this one. So shine your inner light on your desires. Look beyond the obvious and the superficial into the heart of the matter. Peer deeper into the hidden and explore the mysterious. Lead, protect. I'm going to write mysteries. This may also be a time for stillness, for there are unseen forces at work. Let's write that in, unseen forces. And what was it? We'll orchestrating the whole universe to bring intense and beautiful experiences to your life. Okay. I'm going to write this in yellow, that's not... You are the mother of all you create. Okay. So there may be an impending marriage or birth around you, either physically or symbolically. The Divine Feminine wants you to know there's always enough to go around. Abundance is everywhere. Embrace joy. So, abundance everywhere. Grace. No worries, Karen. Thanks for joining. I know it's a bit of a long one, so no worries. Just pop in whenever you can. Grace, joy. So burn your favourite incense or aromatherapy oil. So right, let's get some incense going then, I think. Let's get another incense stick on the go because that one's finished. Just put that down. Oh, are you burning frankincense this week? That's so funny, Karen. So the meditation then for this card is, it says burn your favourite incense or aromatherapy oil and place the card at your heart and close your eyes. I'm going to place it here because it's at the heart of what we're doing. Imagine that you're floating above the earth and look down on the planet. Look down and observe this beautiful blue and green planet. Feel into the rhythm of the earth as your heart and Mother Earth's heart pulse are in union. Now place your hands on your heart and say, I nurture the creative abundance flowing within me. In your mind's eye, see a ray of golden light flowing from the heart of the universe towards you. It embraces and fills your whole being. It streams from the sole of your feet into the earth and spirals all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. She says, thank you, for as you help to heal yourself, you help to heal all things upon and within the earth. You add to the expanded consciousness of you and Gaia. You are so loving, a great mother to you and all. Feel this loving connection as Mother Earth sends a beam of green light from her heart to yours. Contained in the green light is a symbol, a gift that represents your Divine Feminine. Stay in this feeling for at least 2 minutes. So I'm just going to take that a second so I can just feel into that myself. So just feel into that green light and the symbol within your heart space, which is a gift that represents your Divine Feminine. I'm just going to stay here for a couple of minutes. So gently bring your awareness back to your breathing. Breathe healing love into your life and open your eyes. Extinguish your aromatherapy or incense, for you can now breathe the beautiful fragrance of your soul. How lovely is that? I don't think we'll extinguish it, but we will breathe into the fragrance of our soul. That's beautiful. So say to yourself often, I am willing to be open to my loving fullness. I am willing to create change. At moonrise, give thanks to the moon for shining a light upon your dreams of creation. Find out your moon sign and tune into the lunar cycle. So use the new moon to create new ideas and the full moon to shine light upon and celebrate your creations. Draw or write about 3 ways the women in your life inspire a connection to your inner goddess. Ooh. So does anybody have anything to share on that? So 3 ways the women in your life inspire a connection to your inner goddess. Let's get a pen. Might use yellow. So if anyone's got any ways that you feel the women in your life inspire a connection to your inner goddess, I would say they're true, powerful, aligned, honest, open, connected. Yeah, think about it, Louise, no worries. I can always add them in a bit later. Cool. Well guys, I think that is it. Let me just see if I can spin this round. I don't know if it'll let me, can you see? Oh, Lynn's got some more words to answer, so the ones about the body, Miss Brahms. So support, sorry if this is making you feel a bit seasick. I don't think, will this let me turn the camera around? I'm not sure it will. Let me just try. Let me just see. Yay, it will, hopefully. Can you see me now? Can you see me rather than the canvas, hopefully? So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was really good fun. I don't know how long I've been on for. I've got no idea. But that was layer 1, so week 1, layer 1 of cards from the canvas. So that was the setting of the intention, responding to the cards and the messages that came through, and infusing the canvas with our guidance around that, the guidance that I received, that you've received, words you've wanted to share. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's been great fun, and I'll try and set up something that's a little bit more comfortable and a bit easier to see what's going on, so that it's not filmed on the side. Anyway, I'm going to go for now, but I will see you later. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.